Hi guys, this is Mike at tabletbyte.com. Welcome to the fourth and last part of our video review for the Asus EEE Pad Slider. We've talked about hardware and performances, and we showed you some games previously in some previous clips. And now we're going to talk about the final details about this one and get our conclusions. First of all, we should talk about battery life. This one offers on average like 7 to 8 hours of battery life, which is quite good. It's comparable to the Transformer, a little bit, I would say a little bit below the Transformer, like 30 to 60 minutes under what the Transformer can offer. And of course this autonomy will range based on what you're going to do on it. For instance, if you're going to use it only for writing text with screen brightness towards minimum and without wireless, it will get longer. If you use it to watch, for instance, 720p content all the time, it will get under that mark, probably to around 6 hours. What I also should tell you is that this one won't charge via USB. I've tried connecting it. As you probably know, the connector is here on the back. This is it. And when you connect it to the USB, it will sync with sync with your computer if you set it like this, or it will be available as an external drive, but it will not charge. And I've tried this on my laptop and on my desktop. I don't have an USB 3.0 slot, so I don't know if it will charge via that one, but the icons here, it says that it won't charge. It's not charging via USB. Also, I should add a couple of things about the speakers. The speakers are placed here on the bottom, on the back here, around here, beneath the sliding mechanism, and the quality is okay. I can't complain about this, but volume is quite poor. And let's go ahead here and play this particular clip. And this is maximum volume right now. It might seem it's loud, but in a louder room you won't be able to hear things properly, especially if there are conversation or stuff like this. And when you're going to close this one, volume will be even lower because the speakers are now blocked by the screen on top of them. And as a comparison, let me get my iPad, and I'm going to show you the same clip on the iPad and on maximum volume. Here we go, we have the iPad. Okay, play. You can see that it's definitely louder on the iPad. Let me go back at the same. Here's what you get on the Transformer, and here's what you're going to get on the iPad. It's the same one. And that's going to be way louder. Okay. Okay, you got the idea. And when compared to the other tablets like the Asus EEE Pad Transformer, I could say that volume is a little bit under as well, and definitely under what you get on the Iconia tab that comes with Dolby Surround speakers. They're very good on that one. In terms of connectivity, like I told you, you have all the things you want on this one. You have USB, you have mini SD card extension slot, supports SDHC cards. You also have mini HDMI, so you can output content on a bigger display. But however, like you saw, you won't be able to play 1080p content because this one can barely run them. And some 720p's will be playable. You will be able to output those. You can output, of course, YouTube content if you want. And yeah, connectivity wise, this is pretty good. And also you have wireless and Bluetooth. You don't, however, have 3G. There's no 3G option for this for the slider right now, but there will be some options, some versions with 3G coming in a couple of months. In terms of prices and availability, like you probably know, this one is not yet available on the market, but it will be available soon. From what I know, it will start selling in the first half of September, and it will be available in the US and in Europe. In terms of prices, they're not really confirmed this, but it will go for the same price as the 16GB transformer plus the docking station. And this would mean like around 550 bucks for the 32GB version of this one. So there won't be a 16GB version of the slider, only a 32GB version with Wi-Fi, and it will go for around 500 to 550. Our bet is on 550 from what you know right now, but we can't really be sure about this, so we'll have to wait a little bit and see what Asus is going to tell us. Of course, that were 550 US dollars. That were the prices for the US market. Those were pretty much all the things I wanted to show you in this review. Of course, if you have more questions, you can always ask in the comments and go on the site on tabletbyte.com. We're going to find a written review for this one, and as well comparisons between the slider and most of its important competitors, like first of all the transformer, the Iconia tab and the iPad 2. And overall, I can say I really like the slider. It's a very interesting device, comes with this unique form factor. I like the keyboard. The fact that you get the keyboard allows better productivity. I also like all the ports and connector it has. It pretty much offers you all the things you would need with USB 2.0, with micro SD, with HDMI output, and there's nothing to complain about here. It's pretty powerful, and it runs Android 3.1, probably with an update to 3.2 pretty soon. So overall experience is quite nice. There aren't any of those sluggish performances we saw on the transformer earlier on when it was running Android 3.0. So it's probably those issues were probably fixed. Hardware wise, it's quite okay. However, you saw that it still can't play 1080p content. Still, other types of HD content are available for you on this one. You have a bunch of applications. You have access to Android market and all these applications offered by Asus, bundled by Asus on their tablet. The problem with the market is that you don't really have that many specially designed applications for tablet that can benefit of the big area offered by tablets. But theoretically, this problem should be solved in time. Now, for the things I didn't quite like are the fact that this one is a bit bulky for a tablet, weighs nearly 900 grams, so nearly 2 pounds, and it measures like 80 millimeters in thickness, and that's like 50 to 100% more than other 10-inch tablets on the market. So it won't be the most portable tablet out there, but like I said, you get the keyboard and the productivity. And what I would have loved is for it to have a better battery. It only has one battery, and the battery life is comparable to what you get on transformer. So you get like 7 to 8 hours of life, but it would have been nice if they could have squeezed an extra battery in here, since the body is bulkier. In terms of pricing, it will be quite competitive, like I said, around 500 to 550 bucks for the 32GB Wi-Fi only version. There will be a 3G version also available in the near future. So these are pretty much all the things I wanted to show you about the slider. More details, like I said, on the site on tabletbyte.com. And if you liked our work and our clip, this clip and the others in this series, please press thumb up and subscribe to our site and to our YouTube channel. Thank you. That was Mike with the Asus EEE Pad Slider SL101 review.